Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well and you are safe and healthy during this quarantine. My name's Claudia, and if you're new to my lives, drop me a word below, new below. I want to give you a shout out. And I wanted to do a quick video about how to defeat the snack attack monster. I've been seeing a lot of posts on my wall with people who are discovering that it's a little challenging to not snack all day while they're on quarantine, and that they're worried about gaining weight and they're having a hard time staying away from the snack attack. So I wanted to share top 5 tips to beat that and keep yourself healthy and fit, and even improving your fitness during this quarantine. So you guys definitely let me know where you're watching from, what state are you in, and tell me if you are on home quarantine or not. Shout out to all the people that are working, that have to continue working during this because they are essential workers and they are fighting this on the front lines. Appreciate everything people are doing. All right, so let's get into it. These are my top 5 tips for battling the snack attack. All right, tip number 1, if you're finding yourself hitting the snacks more than you'd like, is drink more water. All right, this is my water bottle. Hey, Larry. This is, I think, 32 ounces, whatever. I think it's 32, Hydro Flask. I keep this full with ice and water, and I love a straw top, whether you're drinking out of a straw cup and or a straw lid. I find that I drink so much more water when I can just take a sip. And so I find myself, if I keep this with me in the house at the different places I'm at, I sip on water. It really helps me fill in, get my hydration in, which is super important. But also, sometimes when you're thinking that you're hungry, it's actually that you're just thirsty. So if you haven't drank water in a while, my first tip for battling the snack attack is make sure you're getting your water in. Because sometimes, again, just drinking 8 ounces of water, you're gonna feel hydrated, you're gonna feel fuller just with the water. So shout out to you guys hopping on. I guess a lot of people are home right now. Eric, John, Larry is watching. Thanks so much. Again, tell me where you're watching from and if you are on home quarantine or not. I know most people are at this point, but I know some people are not. I am pretty much doing my principal job from home now. We're going remote learning, and we're doing our best to just stay, follow all the precautions that have been put in place to stay healthy. All right, that's step 1, water. All right, tip number 2. If you're feeling snacky a lot, if you're feeling hungry a lot throughout the day, one of the things you want to check is your protein intake. What are you having for breakfast? What are you starting your day on? Are you starting your day on just carbs alone and you're sticking to cereals and things that don't have enough protein? That those carbs are going to wear off fast. And so you want to make sure that you're getting good amounts of protein at your meals. The protein is going to be a slow burning fuel, right? It's going to keep you satiated longer. So for morning, I always include a protein. I always eat eggs of some sort. Sometimes I have bacon or turkey bacon or sausage as well. But again, eating protein, getting your lean proteins in, chicken, fish. Again, there's lots of protein sources that are vegetarian as well, that are from plants. I keep my house loaded with nuts and different kinds of nut butters, almonds, cashews, sunflower seed butter, lots of nut butters. And again, making sure you're getting protein in your day, because if you're feeling hungry a lot, it might be that you're just not satiating your hunger with that protein. So that's number 2. So number 1 was drink more water. Number 2 is make sure you're getting in your protein. Next is avoiding extreme hunger. All right. So a big mistake people make is thinking that they have to go long periods of time without food. And the more you go without food, then you're at like that hangry zone, and you're at hungry zone, and then you're overeating and you're over consuming. And again, so you don't want to go super long periods of time without food. Snacking is not bad. All right. It's not bad to be snacking. You want to be fueling your body every 2 to 3 hours with healthy foods. It's not about skipping eating. It's not about, avoiding foods. It's about choosing the right foods. And so with that, you want to be eating every 2 to 3 hours. So if you eat your breakfast, right, then in about 2 to 3 hours, you might have a snack before you have a lunch. And a snack, one of the things I do to set myself up for success is because I have kids in the house. Who here has kids in the house? Drop below how many kids you have in your home. We have things in our house like cookies and goldfish crackers, and we have some things like that because they like those things. But those are not ideal snacks for if you're trying to stay healthy and lean and fit. You want to get snacks that are not going to break your good, clean diet, and there's lots of options for that. So set yourself up for success by having healthy snacks readily available and out in front of you. So those are the things that you're going to. So one of the things I use is I use a bowl, and I just fill it with nuts and dried fruits. That's something that you can munch and mash on all day long, right? Snack, snack, snack. These things are all going to be good for you, okay? Like I said, I have my almonds, and then I love avocados as a snack. I mean, it might be, people want something more fancy, but I like to just cut open my avocado, and then I sprinkle on some of the everything bagel seasoning, and I eat it with a spoon. Super satisfying. This seasoning is great if you like that salty. If you're craving chips, right? You want to have a healthy salty option. If you're craving sweets, you want to have healthy sweet options, right? So it's about choosing the right things. A banana is going to get you all the potassium you need and lots of other nutrients. Super fast and simple. Tangerines. We've got pears right now, apples. Again, people, there's no shortage of fruits and vegetables at the stores if you hadn't noticed. Toilet paper is a little hard, but fruits and vegetables are in abundance, and the stores are not running out of those things. So don't worry that they're going to run out of food. They're not. So you can just get things as you need to. So boom, healthy fruits and vegetables. We have carrots and hummus and sugar snap peas. Again, anything raw, veggie or fruit is going to be a great snack. Any kind of nut is going to be a great snack. Nut butters, having sliced apples with some nut butter is a great snack that's going to be satiating and satisfying. And then, last, I do have protein bars. I do like protein bars. This is my favorite. Our Pro Bars by our company have incredible high protein, high fiber, low sugar, and taste good. So that's always a staple in my day too. So that's kind of like what my snacking looks like. And again, it's all about not getting super hungry, right? Like you don't want to get to the point where you're starving. So those are some of my healthy snack ideas. Those are the things I snacked on today while I was working from home. Again, it's not about not snacking. It's about don't be eating the goldfish, the Doritos, the Takis, the Cheetos, all the things that are really, there's nothing satiating to them. You're going to be hungry again. You eat something like a bowl of goldfish, you won't get full. You really won't, and you'll just eat more. So things that are satiating and satisfying, that are healthy options. The next thing is distancing yourself from snacking, which is hard right now. That's probably why it's making it hard for people, because you can't really distance yourself when you have to stay in your home. Like you're at home, you're close to your kitchen, I'm sure. But here's where taking that walk, going and doing something still, it is okay to go out of your house and to walk your neighborhood. It's okay to get out in your backyard and to do some exercises. Even if it's cold where you are. My friend Rob Leininger, I was watching him the other day. He's out in the back of Montana hiking up the mountain and snowboarding down the hill. You guys, just because we're not allowed to be around other people doesn't mean that you can't get out into fresh air and get exercise. And, if it's just you and your family, it's easy to stay far away from people when you're out in nature, and hopefully no matter where you're at, you can find a space outside where you can get some movement in and move your body. Last, fighting stress. Okay, so a big reason we snack and can start to snack is because when we're under stress, it is a comforting thing to do. It's comforting to eat. That is part of it. It's an emotional response So as you can find healthy ways to manage your stress, meditate, exercise, take a hot bath, take a hot shower, sit, play with your pets, listen to some great music. There's lots of things to choose from, and you have to think about things that are relaxing to you. Managing your stress right now is super important for not just your not wanting a snack, but also for your immunity and your overall health, because stress impacts cortisol levels, which impacts immunity, and which impacts a whole bunch of other things. So manage your stress, get good nights of sleep, manage your stress appropriately. Again, if you want to have something comforting, there are many foods that you can eat that are comforting. A bowl of berries with some homemade whipped cream is a perfectly healthy snack, if that's a snack and you want that. If you're eating 80% clean foods, there is room in your world for a little bit of comfort food. But again, it's all about that percentage in that flip. So I hope that some of those tips are helpful for you for managing the snack attack monster. And last, one of the reasons people love the products that I share is because it actually helps fill in nutritional gaps, support appetite and cravings. And so a lot of us, we really enjoy that benefit. And I've had so many people share with me how they feel satiated, how they're not craving sweets, they're not craving salts, they're not, they're really able to manage their cravings, because you guys, cravings come from nutrient deficits. And it's very hard to get in every single aspect of your nutrients in your food. And so just one of the benefits of supplementing, not replacing, supplementing your healthy diet with high quality supplements is filling in your nutrient gaps and managing those cravings and appetite. And that's something that if you'd like more information on, just reach out to me in private message, and I'm happy to get you more info about our products and how they work to support those two things. But it all is in working together, right? Supplements don't replace healthy choices. Supplements complement and fill in the gaps, right? It creates a base that you can build off of, so your body is not deficient in any area and you're able to meet your nutritional needs every single day. That's what supplements do. All right, so to recap, to keep yourself from eating all your quarantine snacks in one day, drink more water. All right, water, half your weight in ounces. Number 2, up your protein, your lean, clean protein. It can be from animals, it can be from plants, whichever you choose. Avoid long gaps of eating so that you're not getting extremely hungry. Fuel your body appropriately every 2 to 3 hours with healthy snacks that satiate your cravings for salt, like nuts, or satiate your cravings for sweets, like good fruit options. And last, manage your stress levels. And if you choose, fill in your nutrient gaps with supplements that help you support those aspects of your health and well-being. You guys, thanks so much for hopping on. If you have any questions, or if you have any of your own tips to share, if you have any tricks that you do to keep yourself healthy and fit, even though you're stuck in your house, definitely share them below. I know there's a lot of people that are, in a different element right now, right? Right now, it's like we're all having to shift our routines. And when you're in a routine, and you've been in a routine for years, and all of a sudden that shifts, it can take a little bit of time to get your groove back in. So appreciate you guys hopping on. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday night, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.